I'll start off. You see, they're changing the lighting on my screen, so they're doing this. I wasn't doing this, and I'm not doing it. So let me just tell you. I wanted to show you my face, and let me tell you their suggested topics, and I'll go into what is actually going on. Their suggested topics. That's artificial. That's fantasy. My What's going on is what's really happening. So they suggested I talk about how they said they were observing me. And they said when they observed me, what was it? There are so many things that they have to say. So I'm trying to go down the list. They said that they can predict when I'm going to fart. So they said, oh, you're not going to say fart. You'll say flatulence. Again, people spent money for that technology. So what they're saying is you'll never guess how we know you're going to fart because we're doing it. That's my point. They admit they're causing it. So they said I'll never be able to say they're lying. Oh, I say they're lying every day, all day. They said in elementary school I accused someone of farting. Again, I don't know. I was in elementary school. I graduated from elementary school in 1987. So I don't know why there's just, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so what's the next thing? Oh, the next thing is they'll say, well, we're going to keep badgering you until you wake up. That's my point. What was the other thing? So we got the farting. We got the badgering. Oh, they said, why did I call someone cottage cheese? Again, it's just a whole collection of crazy. That's what it is. And that was their point. Their point was to get me upset. What was the other thing? Oh, man, there are so many topics that they come up with. So we got farting. We got cottage cheese. We got, they said that they're going to make thousands of people hate me. I'm sure there are millions of people who hate me. Making only thousands isn't really that great. Millions would be better. What was their other? They said that they can tell since they started observing me in 2016, what is true from years ago. That's ridiculous, folks. That's stupid. That's my point. That's stupid. You can't predict from a 40-something-year-old what could have happened when the person was 4. That wouldn't make any sense. What else? Oh, they said that they destroyed my reputation. Again, I say to them, you spent millions and millions of dollars to clone my personality that you then altered by hitting me in the head, exposing me to radiation, banging on my walls, moving criminals around me. So every time I go out, you would break in. You broke my people. You vandalized my door. You stole things from me. I don't know. I think that would change my personality. I don't know. What else? So I think we covered a lot of their suggested topics, but here is what I think. I think what they wanted to do was make themselves superior to me. And because their need to be superior, all those stories come from a need to be superior, a need to feel like they know more about me than I do. They can control my bodily functions. They can spread lies and rumors and nobody would question them. But once I expose the truth, then it's like, oh, wait, that completely changes the story. That they can predict things about me based on my current self that would have applied when I was a child. That I said someone farted. So they wanted the actual stories about things. I'm not going to give them that. If they know so much, let them figure it out. So they said, well, is it possible because I'm from the Bronx, we come up with nicknames? You guys know so much. You can predict when I'm farting. So why don't you just figure stuff out, folks? So the next part is they said, I can never accuse them of lying. I can always accuse them of lying because all of the things that they're saying don't make sense. They don't make sense. And if you're going to spend the money, why don't you do something that makes sense? Pretending that you're smarter and you're superior, and then using me, that's their word, they use the word using, to help them means you're not superior. And let's stop trying to twist it, because they twist everything. Let's stop trying to twist your need for superiority. So they said, well, you associated with good companies. That's not the same as their need for superiority. Their needs for superiority means they steal from people and then claim it's theirs. That's a big deal. That's a very big deal. If I went around and just stole from people and then said, oh, I'm the one who did it, that would be a problem. The other point that they said was they accused me of not reading every single word. I don't know how they learned to read, but I didn't learn to read by going like this. You would never get done. We don't read that way. And I'm not going to tell them how it should be read, but that isn't how you're supposed to read. We learned how to read in school. We actually had to learn how to read in school. And you don't sit there and read like this. That isn't how you read. So they said that was one of the things they did to my phone to test my reading level. But they would have me reading at a first grade level. I'm not reading. I should not be reading at a first grade level at 49 years old. Thanks for watching.